This podcast is brought to you by Renewal by Andersen of Central Pennsylvania. Save $400 on every window and $800 on every entry and patio door from now until August 31st. You'll even get a free upgrade to Renewal Smart Sun Glass to keep your home even more comfortable in the heat. Visit rbacentralpa.com/deals or call 717-727-7558 to get on this deal now. Hospitals in several states were hit by a cyber attack, a number in Pennsylvania among them. In York County, a FedEx facility's planned closure will affect hundreds of workers. Anglers are directed to report and kill a voracious predator. Finally, it's not inflated to say this balloon festival was a sight to see. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. Hospitals in multiple states, Pennsylvania among them, were hit by a cyber attack last Thursday, reports the Associated Press. According to the Philadelphia Inquirer, who itself suffered a cyber attack back in May, a number of Crozer Health's locations in Delaware County were victims of a ransomware attack on its health system. The system's owner, Prospect Medical Holdings, Inc., stated it took its systems offline as soon as the attack came to light and launched an investigation that is, as of the recording of this episode, still underway. This isn't the first time Crozer suffered a cyber attack, the first being in June 2020. This isn't even the first time this year Today in PA's covered a ransomware attack on a health network. One back in March leaked the nude photos of cancer patients at the Lehigh Valley Health Network to the dark web. FedEx plans to cease operations at a facility in York County, reports the York Dispatch. The company filed a notice on Friday announcing that the East Manchester Township location will shut down, affecting the 220 employees who work there. The notice read how FedEx currently runs the facility for a customer that wants to transition its business to a third-party provider that's scheduled to take over operations in October. Some of the people working there may be retained once this operator takes over. Says FedEx Supply Chain Global Communications Manager Meredith Miller, quote, "We are actively providing assistance with finding other employment opportunities within the company, including at other FedEx facilities in the area." Anglers, the State Fish and Boat Commission wants you to report and kill these quote-unquote voracious predators, states PennLive. Northern snakeheads are an invasive species native to China, Korea, and Russia that tend to outcompete native species for food, throwing off the whole habitat. The fish and signs that it was reproducing were reported this summer at the Conowingo Reservoir, prompting the commission to direct all anglers to dispose of it. For more information on how to identify one and how to report it, click on the corresponding podcast article. Objects were seen afloat in the sky over the Mason-Dixon Fairgrounds in Delta on Friday, details Fox 43. But, unlike whatever was being discussed during those UFO congressional hearings the other day, we know what they are. The 7th annual Chesapeake Bay Balloon Festival was hosted by the York County Fairgrounds, during which pro-balloonists from over 10 states showed their inflation chops to attendees. The festival, which was supposed to take place in Connecticut before some rescheduling, also featured some balloon-centric entertainment along with local craft beer and wine tastings, food, and live music. That wraps up today's episode. For even more news, visit PennLive.com. And please remember to rate this podcast wherever you may listen to it and to share it around. Thanks ahead of time. And as always, thanks for listening. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and I'll be back again tomorrow for another round of Today in PA. This podcast is brought to you by Renewal by Andersen of Central Pennsylvania. Save $400 on every window and $800 on every entry and patio door from now until August 31st. You'll even get a free upgrade to Renewal Smart Sun Glass to keep your home even more comfortable in the heat. Visit rbacentralpa.com/deals or call 717-727-7558 to get on this deal now.